It's what if, and I'm back with part 2 of What If Deku was in Hell of a Boss. If you're wondering, guys, I don't think I'm gonna put the part where Octavia comes in, or her daughter. The reason being, cause if you think about it, guys, Deku would basically be pretty much handling it. But I'm still gonna do it anyway. In this part, this is gonna be part 1 and part 3 combined. Collab. So, guys, I have to tell you guys something before I do something. I messed up, guys. I messed up with the part that Izuku DNA changes since he's in hell. So Izuku doesn't have a quirk anymore. How? Because remember that I told you that his DNA changed. That means that he has that means that he has powers instead of quirks. So this is where Rune would get up the bird freaking demon and would greet his wife, but his wife would basically be, the same piece of shit she is. And Izuku is, if you're wondering about Izuku is still sleeping. So Rune would try to go connect with his daughter, and the same thing would basically similar to happen in canon, but this is where Izuku would basically, no, not Izuku. This is where Rune would call Blitz and ask him if he can be his bodyguard for, the freaking carnival. Which Blitz say, why should we? Cause he said, I lend you my goddamn book. Which Blitz would just sigh and say, fuck. And just say, okay, we can do it. And I'm bringing someone else with me. So they say that they will be over there in 25 minutes. And Rune will get his daughter ready for, this trip. I don't know how far I would put this down, guys, because it's gonna be useless to me. So Izuku would get ready within the 25 minutes, and Izuku will just teleport the van and Blitz and everyone else to the freaking carnival. Yes, and Looney will still be coming. Looney will be coming because if it's Izuku asked her to come, and Looney can't say no to Izuku because Izuku look up to Looney as a mother. Yeah, so Looney kind of respects that, and basically, yeah, they have a pretty good relationship. I think I may have to put a ship in this one, maybe or maybe not. It's up to you guys. So Izuku basically teleports them to Rune's house, which Rune would ask Blitz, who is this kid? And they would say Izuku would say, I am Looney's child. Cause remember, Looney adopted Izuku. I forgot to mention. Guys. If you hear anything in the background, basically my family is over again. So yeah, this would basically introduce Izuku to Rune and to his daughter, which Rune doesn't really care. Neither does Izuku, because his personality is basically badass and don't really care. And Izuku is basically one of the most neighborly. So let's just time skip to where they arrive. Izuku would know sense that two people are going to kill her. So Izuku took out his two guns, his two blades. Not really took them out, just to simply get ready to unsheath them. Which Izuku told Blitz and everyone else to go along. He will be back. Izuku went into an alleyway and he saw two hitmen. Izuku knew already what to do. Izuku cut their head off, clean off their body. And Izuku would basically still walk. Izuku would still be busy killing a hitman, because remember, basically the king have more assassins at him. So Izuku would just say, how many fucking more will there be? So Izuku just simply walk around killing off all the fucking hitmen. So Izuku is basically walking around killing hitman after hitman after hitman So Izuku is still killing off Hitman. After about 10 minutes or so, he would hear an explosion. He would see Black Blitz is flying and say, "Yo, Blitz, you're flying." And Izuku would just say, "No." Blitz would say, "Fuck you," and he said, "Fuck you back." Same to you. So Izuku is basically walking around, seeing that it was a clown freaking demon that did this. And since Izuku just want to kill this demon, because I have no idea why, Izuku decided to use his daggers. Izuku is basically running at the demon, and sorry guys, Izuku would basically see that this demon is dangerous. This demon is literal dangerous. So Izuku takes out his blade and start slashing at it, which the two of them are evenly skilled, but the one thing that is different is Izuku has more experience in it. So Izuku is basically fighting it. Which would go to, the same thing was similar happening in canon. The same thing would happen in canon, but Izuku would just still be a part of it, saving all of their lives. And this is where everyone would get home, would make up with his daughter, and yada yada yada. The reason why I'm not going to that part, because basically remember guys when I told you I'd still hate that freaking bird creature, I still have nightmare about it. Trust me guys, you don't want to know. So I'm just gonna skip to about 3 weeks. Izuku is in the IMP van with Blitz and F1, Moxie and Millie. And Izuku is a light sleeper, so you'll know about everything that is happening. So Izuku is sleeping in the IMP van, driving down the road, where all of a sudden Blitz drives on the wrong side of the road, and Blitz would see a car coming, almost crashing into IMP van, making Izuku wakes up. Now, I should probably mention this to you. Since Izuku DNA changed and now he has power, basically his regeneration is faster than all of the demons are. And Izuku is basically sometimes angry. Has a lot of anger, and no one doesn't want to deal with that. So Izuku is still sleeping. Izuku was sleeping until the car almost collided with them, make Blitz off the spin and make Izuku wakes up. Which they know that. So sorry about that, guys. I didn't pause it. Yeah, I didn't pause. Sorry about that, guys. I had to deal with something. So Izuku would basically get up and asks who the fuck did that. And they would just point out to the window. Moxie was kind of concerned at first, but they know Izuku. So Izuku is basically going outside for fresh air, which the demon would comes out and say, what where you fucking going? And Izuku hearing this just simply snaps and literally kills him. Yeah, RIP to that demon. So let's just go back, and Izuku is still goes to sleep. Now this is where Victoria Mayday will have to show up, cause it wouldn't be fair without her. Izuku is still sleeping in the IMP van, and Blitz was about to drive into his favorite, his parking spot. Until all of a sudden, a pink car would simply drive and simply cut him off. Izuku Blitz would basically almost drift out of control. Izuku gets up and simply stops them. Cause in the demon world, he's strongest. He's the strongest. He's not stronger than the king himself, but he's strong. And yeah. There's some ability that the Izuku did get from being staying in hell of a boss. He got strength, speed, regeneration, not the quirks but the abilities of them. Strength, speed, and regeneration and durability. So he's strong as hell. So Izuku is basically asking, "What the fuck happened again?" And they would just say, "Some bitch just simply cut me off." And they said, and Blitz was simply stick his head out and say, "What the fuck? Watch the fuck where you're going, bitch." And Victoria Mado comes out of the car and basically sees Blitz, and Blitz would say, "Ah, fuck, not this bitch again." The same thing. They would start arguing about how he left him with Brooke when they were married and such. And he was going. Blitz was going to threaten him about doing something. Blitz to say, "Don't leave her alone, bitch. I got more things to worry about." Which her hellhound would basically come. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I'm so tired. So, guys, this is weird. So, the hellhound would basically come out and ask if everything is okay. Blitz would get a little bit of intimidation from it because, remember, it's gigantic. It's about the size. Compare Blitz. He's a little peony rock against up to a bigger rock. So Blitz would basically say, "Yes, we have a problem," which they would just say, which would just say, "This bitch would just come and take my spot." Which the hell would try to get offensive and try to punch Blitz. Now Izuku get off the van and seeing this, one of his eye turns red, and the other eye turns green, which he punches the hellhound so hard that he gasped for air. Yes, he literally gasped for air, and the hellhound would look at him and seeing that he is not a person to me mess with, he backs off. Now, Izuku does have a reputation. He is known for the most person that you must be feared of. Even hellhounds are mostly feared, except for Looney and the others. Izuku told them that if you mess with my family again, I won't hesitate to end your life. That was the only warning. Izuku basically sleeps, lies down, and goes back. And yeah, Mayday would try to hit on him and such, like flirt with him and such, which Izuku is still a little bit of cinnamon roll, but he will still be blushed by this. But Izuku knows that not to mess with Mayday. So Izuku is basically still sleeping. No, Izuku was going to go back in the van until Mayday gives him something in his hand, which Izuku is wondering what the hell is this. And when Izuku opens it, you will see the address and such, which Izuku will still get blushed by it and such. And Izuku will not. Sorry. So Izuku seeing this, what goes and to go in the building that they were going to go in for the meeting. Which Izuku goes in there. He decides to go sleep in besides the wall where the IMP is gonna be. Or he was thinking that the IMP would be there. When he got in, he saw Mayday and he told Goons, and the Hellhound. Yes, the Hellhound is still afraid of him. He's mostly afraid of him. Because if he can punch him with only one punch, just imagine 10 punches from this man would feel like. It would feel like 10 all my punches combined into one. So Izuku is sleeping. Izuku is going back to, decides to go out, and Mayday would hold his hand and would say some things that I am not allowed to say, that I'll be demonetized. So yeah, they would still do the competition and such, which Izuku just teleported them there instantly. Cause remember, he has teleportation and shape shifting. And Izuku Chan goes back into his human form, but he refused to do it. So when Izuku transforms into, his human state to lure like people there and such, he would simply turn into a girl. And no, there's something that he can't turn into. So Izuku is turned into a girl, lure people over and get killed. This is where the monster see. This is where no Looney wouldn't fall in love with the wolf, because remember he tried to attack Blitz. So Izuku, so since then Looney doesn't like him, not yet. I don't know. So Izuku will basically Izuku basically be killing people as well. And when Izuku sees the monster, he will see this as a new challenge. And Izuku just runs to hit and jump in that mouth, which Looney and everyone would be worried. But when they see that a cut was on his neck, and literally they just saw him simply cut his head off, yeah, they wouldn't be feared. So Mayday would still try to seduce Izuku. So Izuku is still sleeping. No, Izuku. Wait, so after the bet was over, Mayday and such separate their ways because the police didn't came in this one for the you know what. Because since Izuku took it down fast, so no one didn't see it. Yeah. Izuku took it down quickly, so no one doesn't know. No, no one doesn't know about Izuku. So since Izuku did finish the bet and such, Izuku decided to go to the address. And that's where I'm going to leave it off, guys. If you want to see part 3 for it, let me guys know in the comment. And I'm sorry guys if this took so short to do. Let me know in the comment if you want to do, if you guys want me to do part 3. And I may consider crossing over helluva Balls with My Hero Academia. And I think I may do the ship where Izuku marries Mayday, because since basically Izuku can shift, he's changed age as well. And that's where I'm gonna leave it off, guys. Let me know in the comment if you want me to do a crossover between the My Hero world and the helluva Boss world. But only Izuku can go into My Hero world. So that's all for today, guys. Comment down below and let me know. Let me know if you like this part. And if you comment me down below to redo it, I will redo it and make it better. So that's all for that, guys. Bye.